Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the story of a tiny island nation that's big on history, culture, and natural beauty, Niue. Known as the Rock of Polynesia, Niue is one of the world's smallest countries, but its story is anything but small. From ancient Polynesian voyagers to its unique place in the modern world, Niue's journey is absolutely fascinating. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the origins, past, and present of this incredible Pacific gem. If you love learning about hidden corners of the world, hit that like button and let's get started. Let's start at the very beginning. Where did Niue come from, and who were its first people? Niue is a coral atoll, one of the largest of its kind in the world, located in the South Pacific Ocean, about 2,400 kilometers northeast of New Zealand. It sits in a triangle between Tonga, Samoa, and the Cook Islands, right in the heart of Polynesia. This remote location shaped Niue's early history, making it a unique outpost of Polynesian culture. Archaeologists believe Niue was first settled around 900 AD, though some sources suggest human activity as early as 2,000 years ago. The first settlers were likely Polynesian voyagers from Samoa, navigating the vast Pacific in their outrigger canoes. These skilled seafarers were masters of the ocean, using stars, winds, and currents to find new lands. Imagine the courage it took to sail thousands of miles with no GPS, just knowledge passed down through generations. These Samoan settlers brought their language, traditions, and way of life, laying the foundation for Niuean culture. Around the 16th century, another wave of settlers, or possibly invaders, arrived from Tonga. Some sources also mention a smaller migration from Puka Puka in the Cook Islands. These groups didn't always get along, and Niue's early history was marked by two distinct factions, a northern group and a southern group, each with its own territory and leadership. These divisions led to occasional conflicts, shaping a society that valued strength and community. The name Niue itself is a bit of a mystery. Some say it comes from the word Niue, meaning coconut, and representing behold, with collective meaning of behold the coconut, a nod to the island's lush resources. Others argue its origin is lost to time, adding to Niue's enigmatic charm. Niue's early inhabitants lived off the land and sea, fishing, farming taro and yams, and building villages along the rugged coastline. The island's coral landscape, with its dramatic cliffs and caves, wasn't the easiest place to settle, but the Niueans adapted brilliantly, creating a sustainable way of life. Ancient burial caves, some still being studied by archaeologists today, hint at a rich spiritual life, with traditions tied to the land and ancestors. Fast forward to the 19th century, and Niue's story takes a new turn with the arrival of European explorers. The first recorded European contact came in 1774, when Captain James Cook sighted the island. Cook called it Savage Island because, according to legend, the locals greeted him with hostility, painting their faces with red ochre. But let's be real. Wouldn't you be wary of strangers showing up uninvited on your shores? Despite Cook's name sticking for a while, the Niueans had a vibrant culture, far from savage, with complex social structures and traditions. In the 1800s, Christian missionaries arrived, and their influence was transformative. By the mid-19th century, most Niueans had converted to Christianity, particularly through the work of Samoan missionaries who spoke a similar language. This shift brought literacy, new social norms, and a blending of Polynesian and Christian values that still define Niue today. Churches became central to community life, and you can still see their influence in Niue's strong sense of community and hospitality. The late 19th century brought bigger changes. In 1887, King Fatauaki, a prominent Niuean leader, wrote to Queen Victoria, asking for British protection to safeguard the island from foreign powers eyeing the Pacific. It wasn't until 1900 that Niue officially became a British protectorate. Just a year later, in 1901, Britain handed Niue over to New Zealand, which was expanding its influence in the region. This marked the start of a long relationship with New Zealand, one that's still significant today. Under New Zealand's administration, Niue saw modernization, like schools and infrastructure, but it also faced challenges. The island's isolation and small population made economic development tough. In 1974, Niue took a bold step towards self-governance, becoming a self-governing state in free association with New Zealand. This means Niueans are New Zealand citizens, and New Zealand handles defense and foreign affairs. But Niue has its own government and makes its own laws. It was a proud moment, cementing Niue's identity as a nation in its own right. So, what's Niue like today? With a population of just around 1,600 people, Niue is one of the smallest countries in the world. Its capital, Alofi, is more like a cozy village than a bustling city. The island's economy relies on tourism, agriculture, and support from New Zealand, but it faces challenges like depopulation. Many Niueans have moved to New Zealand for work or education, with over 20,000 Niueans living there compared to the few on the island. This diaspora has created a unique global Niuean community, but it's also sparked efforts to encourage people to stay or return. Tourism is a growing bright spot. Niue's crystal-clear waters, vibrant coral reefs, and opportunities for snorkeling, diving, and even swimming with humpback whales draw adventurous travelers. The island markets itself as a place to unplug. No traffic lights, no crowds, just pure nature and warm hospitality. Niue's also made waves as one of the first countries to offer free Wi-Fi across the entire island. A bold move for a place so remote.
Wow!
Culturally, Niue remains proudly Polynesian. Traditional practices like weaving, fishing, and village festivals coexist with modern life. The Niuean language, closely related to Samoan and Tongan, is taught in schools to keep it alive. Events like Constitution Day and Village Show Days celebrate Niue's heritage with music, dance, and feasts. Christianity still plays a big role, with Sundays often reserved for church and family. Niue's also tackling modern challenges like climate change. As a low-lying coral island, it's vulnerable to rising sea levels and cyclones. The government is working on sustainability, from protecting marine life to promoting ecotourism. In 2022, Niue made headlines by declaring its entire exclusive economic zone a marine protected area, one of the largest in the world. That's Niue punching way above its weight on the global stage. And there you have it, the story of Niue. From its ancient Polynesian roots to its vibrant present, this tiny island has faced big challenges, from isolation to colonial rule to modern-day depopulation. But its spirit remains unbreakable. Niue reminds us that even the smallest places can have the biggest stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and let me know in the comments what other hidden gems you want to learn about. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for more travel and history adventures. Until next time, Whakamomol, stay curious.